Christmas wreath.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue, better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Green Bay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Packers take
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Here we go, red. Red, 38. Drill green. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got it.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Set, hut. 10 black, blue, yellow, black, ultra. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Green jet, black 40. White, black, blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Go ultra. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 33. Yep, Edo blue. Black shot. Smash, red. Blaster, 6, blue striker. Set.
Love. That complete to Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
That's good for a Packers. 1st
Opposite.
down.
Blue, switch. Check pink.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check blue. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Mega, black ultra. White. Hey, green. Steel, black. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
Here we go.
1st down.
60 red.
1st
Zoom
and 10
black.
at the 15-yard line.
Set. Go.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Packers.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
52 blaster. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Forced to his right. That is caught by the tight end, Josh Wiley. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Black, 95. Striker, 3-3. Green Jack. Steel, black. Hut.
Loves to throw on first and 10. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Black flag. Blue, go. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
On the play. And the Packers first down.
Come on, back.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow, zoom. Claws red.
Here's Love. The catch is made. This is Gtowncapp. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shot, 17. Ready, ready. 6-10 cycle. 6, mega. Beetle blue. Hut.
Now Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the
Let's
pickup.
go.
It's 2nd
Yellow,
and
yellow,
inches.
43.
At the 23-yard line.
Check, Hutton.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
On the ready.
Another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here we
15-yard
go,
line.
set. Black, 95. Zoom, black. Hut.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 12-yard line.
2 minutes remain.
3-yard pickup.
First half
Brings
in
up
a
2nd and 7.
7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Go now. Black 40. Set.
Here's Wilson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
This one caught at the floor. And he'll take it on in. Willie Touchdown, Packers.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Yeah! And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Moving left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Denver.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. Headed left, buying time. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Nix from the gun on third down. Again, working deep downfield. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Edo blue. Here we go, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Loves to throw it on first down. He'll take a shot for Watson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Ready. Shoot. 10 flat. Set.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's now 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Go pink. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, green. Set, cut.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
To the left side, he finds Pratt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Yellow.
line.
Smash. Red. 6. Mega. Yellow. Zoom. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Steel. Black. Light blue. Hey, red. Red. Yellow. Blue stripes.
2nd down throw for Love. They'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. To throw is Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nix Now to throw it here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Bombers. Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down.
Here we go. White. Drill green. Blaster, 6, smash, red. Hut.
Throwing is Love. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
52 Blues. Ready?
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He's across midfield to the point.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
From
Frank.
just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
33, yellow. Go red. Hut.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nick Bonito on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
10. Let's go now. Green Jack. Blue Black Ultra. 6. Mega. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Packers, first down.
Ready. Go pink.
1st and
50
10
red.
at the
50
22-yard
red.
line.
Set.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Huge. Yellow. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Black 40. Needle blue. Black shot. Hut.
We'll go play action with Love. He runs with it. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
45. White. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Love was given up on a poppy pass. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Got it? Slide blue. Set ready. Yellow, 43. 6. Mega.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Smash red. Ready. 50. Good set.
Here's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 52 blue. Edo blue. Ready.
Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter they've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for the lives.
Open is traveling downfield. He's got it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. He works free, right side. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
One of the tight ends motions right. Back to throw is Nix. That'll be caught. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, red. Red, 38. Smash, red. Red, yellow. Green jack. Set.
Now Love. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Red. Set, hut. Black, grill green, needle blue. Slice blue. 6, mega.
To throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Blue stripe, black chop, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He's going to look downfield once again. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And the Packers.
Let's go.
First down.
White, black ultra.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Set. Red, yellow, green jack. Clogs, hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. And the shot is missed. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Down. Drill green. 10 black. Needle blue. Slice blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for our Packers. First down. First and
Red,
goal
steel,
at the 8-yard line.
Blue 32. Set.
Love to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Set. Set.
Here's Love to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Here we
The
go. Set.
Packers will set up for the
50.
two-point
Red.
conversion.
Cycle. Claw 10. Ready.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
Down
Bay.
to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, it's a win for the Packers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Hey, volunteer.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
2-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Swift will take it in. Touchdown Bears. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Tua's going to change things up. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defense.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 45 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He's got this complete to Burton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Very good. What is that?
Looking to throw is Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Very good.
Here's Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. These two teams all tied after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
To the air, Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Poston Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Vegas! Yes! Punch Spurs!
To throw, it's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Williams going to look to throw again. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Second and 4.
Throw left side complete. That's more. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And the Bears first down.
We're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie.
Here's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here this first half. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Miami set to take over. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
Tua going to throw. He'll dump this out to H&M. This 2nd and 4.
21G. Out. Solo left Zion. Hey. Solo left Zion. Watching up.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
19 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
They're right here. Big team. Whoa. Hey. Step. 20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bears 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll take this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. Touchdown! Rome Odunze as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Tua, the final shot before half. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achane.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Tua. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to pass. Tua.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
It's a gain of 56 yards. And a Dolphin first down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
21G.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Again, it's Achane.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Achane will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And now Tua going to try and sneak it.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got him in, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Williams. And this one's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Vegas! Punch Spurs!
Throwing again here, Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
All right, go.
Here's Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Out of the gun is again to Achane. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready, shot. Trouble one, high.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Second down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Williams now throwing to start the drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 62 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's got 2 touchdowns in the ledger already, and that very well could have been a 3rd. They have had absolutely no answer for him defensively, and he's just run free all game long.
They'll run with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals. Just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he will find his man on the outside. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Up the middle, Achane. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On the handoff, it's Achane. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
21G. Out.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
All right, fellas, listen up. Double one, high. Solo left Zion. Hey, long.
Now Tua. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Solo left.
There's Tua. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing Tua. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Patterson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now the Bears down by a field goal, just over 1:40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. It's this to Moore. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
A loss of 2. Brings up
They'll come up now on second down.
At the 28-yard line.
He's back to throw. There's a short one caught by London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Lovely. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Now 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talking about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Ready.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed.
Just about set for football now. Here at Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami. Dolphins!
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. He's going to air one out right away. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, 88. Back north. Number 50.
Metcalf, the motion man. Second down, Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender's body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Gap 300. Win 18. Inside. 26. Hey, kick 26.
Metcalf, the motion man. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Metcalf, the motion man. On third down, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He's going to let time to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down. Now Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 41 yards.
44-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A first carry here for Devon Achane. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They put Wilson in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Metcalf, the motion man. Let's take it in left side by Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards.
A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 15. And a Steeler first down.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. They put Wilson in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. They put Wilson in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Here's Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Second and 5. The 11-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Get set. Yeah.
From the gun, here's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solo left. Hey. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, go. Ready. Watson, Oscar. 20, TX. Turbo 1, high.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Hey, 21, TX. Long.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Dolphin.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's 2. That's taken in by Achane. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Metcalf, the motion man. Rodgers here on second down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Again, working deep downfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Come on, Aiken. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10.
26.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They put Wilson in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Second down, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not until now. Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 34. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20s. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers going up top again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one caught by Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Philippe sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 20, TX.
Throwing is Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
All right, come on.
Tua will give it to HN. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tua now on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steelers' offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right. Team! Watch it, Oscar. Out!
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run here with A-Chain. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Tua gonna throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. He'll get this out wide.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
20, TX. Watch it, Oscar.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. Now he's loose again. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Right. Is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wallace to start the drive, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Metcalf, the motion man. On second down, Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This is 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Steelers, first down.
Metcalf, the motion man. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
They put Wilson in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And the Steelers, first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Kenneth Grant in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Hey, 626. 50. Back one.
Throwing, Rodgers. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and long.
17.
Austin brought in motion. 3rd and long for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as we come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
All right. Out, out, hey.
2 and out on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Right. Winning team.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
All right, fellas, listen up. All right, go ahead.
Here's a give to H.A. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
10 more yards.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
2nd and inches.
21, Jay. 22,
From the gun, here's Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And less than a yard.
Turbo three, kick.
He'll try and run it here in H.A. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Able to convert. It was third and short, and they pick up 4.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Connor, long, turbo 1, high. Out.
Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Second and 10.
Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the carry, it's H.A. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Intended for Greg Dulcich.
Here's a third and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. That one off the crossbar. Needed to hit it a little bit better. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10.
Box it. 319, 50. Back foot.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air this one out. It's caught! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
58.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Flushed to his left. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
319.
Here's Rodgers. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 24. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35.
Second down, here's Gtowncapp. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Hey, 21 TA. Hey. 21G.
Throwing on third down, Gtowncapp. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And no chance to turn and you go. That one good for just a couple. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Rodgers now. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Metcalf, the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Going up top. That's incomplete. Derrick Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand. As they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Out of the gun, Gtowncapp. That one out wide to Gtowncapp. And he's got another one. Come on, Gtowncapp. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further. here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Play action now with Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
50, 319, 26.
To throw is Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Go to 50, 319, 630.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led in too far. Hit too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Third and long. Austin brought in motion. Rodgers going up top again. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Slot man in motion right. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Gainwell. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Metcalf, the motion man. He pulls it in around the 5.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They'll motion the slot man right. Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Well, Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Rodgers to throw. Was to his right.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Let's go.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready. Watson, Oscar. Hey. Done.
Here's 2. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Solo left. All right. Solo left. 21G.
Tua going to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Brandon Echols.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Long.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's good.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
15-yard line.
Watch it up. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football.
35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's 2nd and 2. They put Wilson in motion.
26. Hey, 88.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now a 3rd and 2.
18. Hey, check 26. Motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
50. Hey, you block over here.
From the gun, Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
258. 630. Get 300. Get 300. Zoom.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 2nd down, Rodgers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Austin brought in motion.
26.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Jump out. 18. Hey, check 26. 50. Hey, 88.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it! And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. What a big play on 4th and 10. It's a gain of 34.
1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Metcalf, the motion man. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the trumpers.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. We're going to 53. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The first carry for the former Tar Heels, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On second down, it's down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. That is Ferguson in motion. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
The first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
Set. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
Throwing is Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but win.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Pickens there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, Prescott. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. DJ Wonnum in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Yeah, pretty good.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet deep to the earth. He's got it deep downfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Work so far, he's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Gallo. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by Draymond Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Red 38.
Looking to throw, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Okay.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Down. 50, great.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, out and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
17 at the 31-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Now he's past the 25. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll run here with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they come, second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Panthers.
From the gun, Jackson. Need the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 12-point game in the first. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Coming along the 5. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here's ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. J.C. Horn to pick it up. Into the red zone. This is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. He's drawn up here for Lamar. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They go play fake with Jackson. Deep shot off his back foot. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Now That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Rolling out to his left. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now it's Lamar. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
I'll air it out on 3rd. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Lamar throwing again. He beams one deep right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan.
Young's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Lamar. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with 1.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pass pulled in by Henry. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first. Jackson's going to throw again. Buying some time right. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Finding Flowers. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
And again, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. This is caught. Right back to Andrews. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Setting up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That's the score. Ravens 27, Panthers 14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Covered with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hubbard with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Set.
Young working from the gun. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Come on, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Young on 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Black 40. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 60 red. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers get the football back at the opposing 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the double.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
43. Ready.
A second down throw for Young. Makes the grab and bounds left side. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
And the Panthers first down. First and goal, Carolina.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Again, it's Young. Upright, Leggett makes the ground. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Ready. 50, drill, yellow, blaster, 6, drill, green. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Brought in. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
50 be out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal.
Set. Right, black 40. Cut.
He's back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down now, ball at the 33.
13.
Play action, here's Jackson. That could be it, folks, it's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Hard to believe they...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and a